Hello there, my name is Declan. I'm an Irishman and I'm making this video in relation to the Add1 challenge. And I know you shouldn't start off a video like this with any sort of excuses or apology, but I suppose I'm 58 and I was born before the digital revolution, so this is my first YouTube video. And what I want to say is that I have been living in an Arabic-speaking country for a year today. So I arrived this time last year, and most of the people I work with, well, everybody, the standard language, operating language, is English. And I'm in the healthcare area, and some of our clients don't have English. And I'm keen to learn and pick up some Arabic that my interactions can be, I suppose, more effective, and because I'm interested and I always like learning, and I feel I'm going to be here for a little bit longer, so I should really take the opportunity to learn this interesting and challenging language, and that's what I propose to do. So I'm making this video for the 90-day challenge, and what I've been doing so far in the last few months, I enrolled in a beginner class for Beginner Arabic 1, which is primarily focused on learning the alphabet. Now the problem is, in my job I work 4 12-hour shifts and then I have 4 days off, so I don't really have a problem being able to do an hour for 4 days a week, and I'll probably do 30 minutes or more twice a day for the 4 days that I'm off. The problem is that 4 days on, I usually can't get to my classes, and I'm not always therefore at the top of the class, which bothers me a little bit because, you know, we like to be top of the class, but can't always be. I try not to blame the experienced brain being what I would call less rubbery. But anyway, my attempts so far have been to be enrolled in this Beginner Arabic 1 and now into Beginner Arabic 2, which is a lot tougher. And again, if I miss 4 classes, which is about to be the case, there's a really good chance that I'm going to fall out the back of the class, which I don't like. So I'm looking for other ways to try and keep up, and I saw this video and I'm interested in it. I find it's a very interesting language, the Arabic. It's technically challenging. My biggest problem is that when you go to the local souk, marketplace, for a meal, and you attempt your basic beginner Arabic, you'll find that the person that you're interacting with, I suppose the staff, don't speak Arabic, or most of them don't, and they want you to converse in English. So this is frustrating. I can't seem to get off the starting block in terms of using my Arabic. And when I use it at work, I have, you know, it only slows things down. So basically we use interpreters at work for people who don't have any English, and then an awful lot of people here do have English, and it's far, far better than any Arabic I've gotten to so far. So what can I do? I can sort of say hello, goodbye, and the basic things, and, you know, and it's me Declan, that's my name is Declan, and Irlandi, I'm from Ireland, and well, I'm Irish, but I can't really get beyond that, and I'm hoping that with this challenge I will make some sort of progress. In terms of punishment for myself, it's hard to come up with punishment. I see what other people have done creatively, like do the dishes. I'm here mostly by myself. I do all the dishes myself, I do all the cleaning myself, so I'll just keep on doing that. And I suppose what I will challenge myself to is that I will find somewhere that only speaks Arabic, and I'll go and order my meal and pay for everything without resorting to any English. I'll also do that as a reward, which is a nice thing to look forward to. So I'm waffling on a little bit at this stage. I'm trying to commit to finish this so as I'll be accepted onto the +1 challenge I'm not sure what else is required. I imagine the video is plenty long enough at this stage, but I would look forward to continuing with the resources I have. I use the internet. There's she's a Palestinian girl called Maha. I look at her blogs. I find them entertaining. I've also found some other blogs or other YouTube resources which I find useful, if maybe not quite so entertaining. And I'm using this Al-Kitab textbook, which is part of the local course I'm doing, Beginner 2. I find that quite a challenge because people have got different learning styles. I'm a little bit involved in medical education myself, so I know a little bit about this. And my learning style is primarily, or does best, everybody has a different mix of styles, but I can read and I can listen, but if I can practice and do it, that's where I kind of make serious inroads, I hope, and a better chance of retention. And retention is probably an issue for me. I can study and then forget most of it very easily. I'm very good at that. Top of the class. So, okay, shut up. I'm going on. I hope that meets the criteria for the YouTube, and I look forward to participating in the class. I look forward to having other fellow learners to interact with. Hopefully there'll be some other beginner Arabic people in my community. That would really be exciting for me and really helpful, I hope, and get me onto the road of actually implementing the little bit I know and then developing that. Thank you very much.